Hey guys, in today's video we're going to tell you how to be more productive, how to focus on things, how to get your brain focus on your thing, on your work, on your study when you cannot, when you just cannot, when you're just swiping like all day long, or you're lying on your bed like in depressed mode, when in reality you're just lazy as shit. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you the reasons why we cannot focus. And the first thing that I want to tell is that for some people it's easier to focus than for other people. And this thing, like how well you focus on tasks and study and work, there are so many things that determine that. For example, so why you cannot focus. The reasons why you cannot focus can be like, first of all, genetics. Like someone in your family had this, I don't know, focusing disorder, or like your whole family maybe this, this weird people who cannot focus and like who need some kick to work, to the people that need the motivation to do something. So yeah, that can be genetics. So another reason why you cannot focus is hard pregnancy your mother had. When you were inside your mother, when you were a child, like inside your mother, when you didn't even came into this world, there can be a situation when your mother had like the worst pregnancy, like she may have a toxicosis and she was feeling really sick and really bad, and then when you finally came into this world, you have this difficulties when focusing because of this pregnancy, because of this hard pregnancy your mother had. So there are so many reasons that determine that. For example, I know a guy who is a psycho. He's a really psycho. He's really psycho. He cannot focus on things. He's very nervous. He takes medication, and then I learned that his mother, when he was inside her belly, if it's how it's called. So his mother had this really hard pregnancy. Like she had toxicosis all the time. She was throwing up like whole fucking pregnancy. And then when he finally came into this world, he also had this, sickness, like when he was a child, so continuously. And this hard pregnancy and this hard, first days of life, they determine your whole, character. They determine like a lot in your life. So yeah, the hard pregnancy your mother had also can be the reason why you cannot focus right now. Also, the reasons why you cannot focus is you are having a period. It's a really proven fact that if you're having a period, then just know that in this specific day you won't be able to do as much work as you used to, or you won't be able to focus on so many things that as you usually do. So yeah, just know that. Another thing is that something in your mind is bothering you. Another reason why you might have this focusing problems is because something in your mind is bothering you, because there are so many things happening around us, and they affect us, and they really affect us. And we read news all the time. We sleep with a fucking phone in our hands. We wake up and first thing we do is just take our phone and checking the news and all this shit, like all the time. There's so many shit happening in the world, and you need to fucking distract yourself from that to be able to focus. You have to fucking say, okay, that's great. Okay, there's something shitty happens, another COVID, another fucking, war. I have to distract myself from this, and then just, find peace in yourself and stop reading that. Another reason why you cannot focus is because you don't know who you are. You don't know what time of the day you focus the best, because people are different, obviously, and they can be owls and they can be larks. And if you're an owl, you can focus on the second part of the day, and if you're a lark, you can focus on the first part of the day. So just know who you are and what time of the day you are more, productive. You are more easy to do more things, to do more work, so, and go according by that. So I was an owl like my whole life, like literally my whole life, and it was a torture for me to wake up in the morning, when you're going to the school, and it's like, oh my god, it was like the hardest time of my life, honestly, when I was 6 and I had to wake up for school at 6 in the morning, it was, like, if you're an owl, you know what I mean, this pain that I was getting getting through every day. And like, oh my god, year after year after year, it was so fucking bad. Oh my god. And then especially, you know, in the winter time, when you're like fucking, it's dark and you're waking up to go to fucking school to listen to some bitch that has nothing to, you know, that fuck. But when it was a nighttime, I had this so much energy, I had this brain activity like really much. I wanted to paint, I wanted to draw, I wanted to eat. I remember I wanted to eat so badly. And yeah, so yeah, if you're an owl, you are like this, and if you are a lark, you are in a different way. Just know who you are and what time of the day is more productive for you. Another reason why you cannot focus is you don't feed your brain. There are foods that are for your brain. There are foods that help your brain to focus. There are foods that help your brain to function better, to be more productive. So what are these foods? What are these foods? This is a dark chocolate, nuts, and bananas, and coffee. So just if you're eating coffee, bananas, dark chocolate, and nuts, just know that this will help your brain to focus, and always remember that. Another reason why you cannot focus is you don't exercise or meditate. I know that sounds so obvious. I know you thought that I will say some weird magical, you know, tricks that will make you feel focused like constantly, you know, something new, like go bury your cat in the back of your yard and then you'll feel focused. But no, it's like, I know it's obvious, but it's working. It's fucking, your body is like an engine, your body is like a machine, and you have to make it work. You have to keep pushing it. In order to feel okay in your brain, you have to push up your body, like exercise and meditate. And I know that at first exercise is gonna feel like shitty, and you know, like you don't want to do that, like what the fuck are you doing, ew. But at some point, you know, when you're doing like a 50 push-ups and your fucking hands are shaking and your veins and blood vessels and everything is so fucking tired, and your brain is so happy. I don't know why, but when your body is dying, while you're exercising, your brain is happy. Your brain is fucking, oh my god, yes. Why you cannot focus is because you don't like what you're doing. I know that in school and in preschool, in fucking university and in work, we all they teach us that we all have to do the things that we don't like to do. If you cannot focus on your work right now, that means that you don't like the work that you do. And if you don't like the work that you do, eventually you will fucking fail in it, because eventually you will get fired. So it's easier to do the work that you like in the first place, to find what brings you passion, because yeah. And honestly, I just love this thing. I read something like this. If you cannot focus on one book, that means that book is shitty. Just throw that away. And if you cannot focus on your work, just change your work, because at the end of the day, that means that if we don't like what we do, and if we don't feel energized while doing what we do, that means that it won't change. Like, it will keep going. Like, we will have to rape ourselves, like rape our brains, and that's not okay. So it's easy to change your job, and then you'll feel focused, and when you finally have the job that you like. And last thing but not least is working with short periods of time. There are so many apps that help you. They have this, they have these timers that you put, like you write your task and you set a timer, and that goes like 25 minutes you work on this task, and then 5 minutes you resting, and then 25 minutes you work on this task, and then 5 minutes you're resting. And honestly, when I started using these apps, I was like the most fucking productive person I was in my life, because I had this attention disorder. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't fucking focus on anything in this world. I mean, I was a person of art, you know. I don't feel time. I don't feel space. I'm like fucking something that flows around and flies everywhere. But at the same time, I just cannot focus. So yeah, when I started using these apps, it was like honestly the most productive time of my life. So yeah, that was it. I hope you liked that, because yeah, I liked that, because I like making people smarter. Yeah, Because when you inspire someone or tell something to someone and you motivate someone into something, you have this energy back. You have this, you know. So yeah, that was it. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, I'm just gonna go now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.